SXC, SunCoke Energy Inc. This is the company I invested in June. I told you guys in the May conference call that I would be doing this, and I did. I got shares under $6. I have 11 shares right now. The cost per share is $7.25, so we're up decent. It's a coal coke producer, headquarters in Lisle, Illinois. The PE ratio is 7.25, which I like. It's right where it needs to be. The dividend yield is 4.31%. The debt to equity is under 1 at 0.896. I like that. And this did update. They did show about 21.07% of the float was short interest. And now I think it's about 10. But I didn't update it. That's what I had at the time, but still, it's still very high because people are short in this stock because they think coal is going somewhere, but they don't know. They don't have the gematria. We do. So that short interest, that's fuel to get us back up into this range, the $15 range, the $25 range. That's fuel. And that's what I can see in the future for this. So we buy low, we sell high. So for some gematria, we have SunCoke Energy, Pluto and Aquarius, 133 English reduction, 155 reverse reduction. We have heat recovery coal-making SunCoke, which is a new system that they're using to purify the coal and coke a little bit better, so it's more environmentally friendly, more efficient. That equals 322 English ordinal, 133 English reduction, 461 reverse ordinal, 155 reverse reduction. Coke will be used in green movement, which has the exact same gematria, 322, 133, 461, 155 with heat recovery coke making SunCoke. So you see the connections. We are there. We're in the right spot. This is where patience comes in. All right. You buy low, you sell high. This is a great company to be in. The financials look great, and they're making money. And there's a kicker to this on that next slide. But SunCoke Energy Inc. in Aquarius age 331 English ordinal. SunCoke Energy Inc. provides quality coke to United States. They just provide coke in America. It's an American-based company, 222 English reduction. So the fundamental side, the assets are about 1.67 billion. The total liabilities are 1.04 billion. The net equity right now is about 628.30 million. On the positive side, that's good. Shares outstanding is 83.72 million. And so my net equity minus the total liabilities fair value is about 750. All right. So our share cost per share right now is 725. It's sitting at 780. I probably won't add any more shares unless it keeps going down below 750, or if it stays in this range for a while. But I front loaded shares to get a good start, but we're staying put for now. SunCoke Energy Inc. has long-term or take or pay coke making contracts with the two integrated steel producers in the U.S., which are the biggest ones. We talked about them earlier: Cleveland-Cliffs and United States Steel Corp. Those are the two biggest steel producers, and they have long-term contracts for them. And a take or pay, it means either these companies take all the coke that they're contracted for, or they have to pay for it what they don't use. And if they don't want to use the coke, we get that coke back, and we can sell it to third parties. The contract duration is typically 5 to 10 years, with a weighted average at around 7. Consumers required to take all coke, like we said, to produce up to the contract maximum, or they pay what they didn't take, and we give it to other people if they don't want it. So, if they don't want it, whatever. That's more money in our pocket, and they still have to pay us. And that's important. These are really old companies. They're not going anywhere. They make money. Even if their stock doesn't look that attractive, that doesn't mean they won't buy coke from SunCoke. So that's awesome to see. And we have good stocks equaling 38 in English reduction, 52 reverse reduction. Then I have the ticker symbols of SXC, X, and CLF, which is U.S. Steel Corp and Cleveland-Cliffs, 38 and 38 reduction, 52 reverse reduction. We love to see that. Then we have money and business both equaling 27 in English reduction. We'd like to see that. And then we have SunCoke Energy, Inc., Cleveland Cliffs, United States Steel Corporation, equaling 270 in English reduction, which is 27 when we take off that zero. So it goes nicely with money and business.